on?
Yeah.
Yep. Hello. Hey, Randy.
Good evening.
Hey, Cindy Lou Nelson. Welcome.
Gary with 2 R's. Good evening.
Evening. Tana. Welcome.
How are y'all tonight? Hope everybody's doing good.
Yeah, tonight is Saturday Night Live, the early years trivia. Did some found a lot of stuff actually on the early years, which is better than finding stuff on none of the early years. So
Yeah.
interesting stuff. Hey Ed, welcome. Hey Pam, welcome.
What's everybody up to tonight? Hope you guys are having a good week so far. And we cooled down a little bit.
Hey,
But
Hike with
boy,
Mike.
a couple days ago it was
Oh
sure hot.
my God! Yeah, a few days ago we had a heat index of 116. It was bad, but now we had a cold front come through yesterday, and our humidity dropped to last I saw was like 48%, which is great. Hey DJ, welcome.
Tana, you've been busy canning green beans.
Oh wow,
Oh, that's good.
nice. Wait probably another minute.
Hey, Steve.
Same time. Wait another minute or so, and then we'll get this started. Back to school.
Back to school. Yeah.
Gotta break in the new students.
Takes a couple weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then after the couple weeks, then everybody starts getting sick, right?
Yeah, then they spread it
Hey,
right
Cindy.
home.
Steve says this is the old SNL or all of SNL.
What Saturday Night Live is? It's a TV show that occurs at night.
Yeah, like what was it? Like 10 o'clock or
11.
11 late night.
Late night, and some of the well-known comedians came from there. Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, the ones like that. Hey, William Smith, welcome.
Yeah, it was kind of like a late night thing. They'd do skits or something, and
Yep.
then they'd kind of chit chat about things. And
Hey,
Mike
Missy.
says I got to head down to Dunedin in a week for a funeral. My best friend's dead. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's been a long time since I've been back home.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I haven't been to Dunedin in a long time.
I remember that people would look it up and they weren't familiar with the area and they'd call it Dunedin. Dunedin.
Yeah. Where's Dunedin? No, it's not how you pronounce it.
William says it was a 10:30 show that I didn't watch. Gary with 2 R's says, I wonder where Fiasco might be.
Yeah, really. Well,
hey, Missy, I missed.
You missed Missy.
I missed Missy coming in.
Well, maybe Fiasco will hear it and come in. It's hard to say.
Cindy says 11:30 back in the day.
Yeah, that's right. I think it was 11:30.
Oh, okay. Ed says, I thought Saturday Night Live was when my wife would chase me around the house with a broom or a frying pan. Steve says, I used to tell people that Florida didn't have a city called Dunedin.
Yeah, really. Well, I guess we're going to get this party started. So, we got the backdrop of Saturday Night Live, the stage, And so let's get this trivia going.
Steve says, nice backdrop.
Yeah, I try to find ones that are appropriate for the trivia nights. So
Missy likes it too.
So let's get this started. First question. On what date did Saturday Night Live first air? A. October 11th, 1975. B. October 4th, 1975. C. September 27th, 1975. Or D. October 18th, 1975. It was obviously 1975.
Well, I guess so. You got a C, a couple B's, A, C, a mixed bag.
So, the correct answer, I got a C or B, and an A. Wayne's World Party Time. Excellent.
Oh.
So the correct
yeah.
correct answer on this one is A. October 11th, 1975. Next question. Who hosted the first Saturday Night Live show? A. Buck Henry. B. Paul Simon. C. Elliot Gould. Or D. George Carlin.
Hey, good. Mike says, giving the metalheads props. Yeah.
Yeah, really. Got D's and B's. More D's. Well, the answer to that is D. George Carlin.
Junkyard says D. George Clooney. Clooney.
Hey, Junkyard Gamer. Oh boy. Next question. True or false? Make an easy one.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Henson's Muppets appeared on the first episode of Saturday Night Live. A or true, B false. You can answer either way. A is true or B.
That's a funny one to put in there.
Yeah, well.
Mike says subject, but you should do movie trivia. I recommend Caddyshack as a start.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be interesting. Yeah, that's an oldie.
Yeah.
Chevy Chase, really super young.
Oh my gosh, yes. All right. So the correct answer on this is A, true. I don't think anybody got that one. Too early for them. Next question. Who was the first female host of the show? A, Raquel Welch. B, Lily Tomlin. C, Candice Bergen. Or D, Jill Clayburgh.
William says, what network did SNL air on? Should be a question.
I can't remember.
You can't remember if you have that as a question?
No, I don't have it as a question. I don't know what network it was. A's, B's, and C's. Oh, NBC.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what it was. T? Junkyard Gamer says T.
T.
I don't know. We got A, B, and C. And D. He says T.
Oh, Mr.
Mr. T. Correct answer on this one is C. Candice Bergen. Cindy got that one. Next question. Who was the first host of the Weekend Update segment of the show? A. Bill Murray. B. Chevy Chase. C. Jane Curtin. Or D. Dan Aykroyd. There he is. Fiasco made it.
Jeff, hey.
Got invited to his neighbors.
For dinner, maybe. Well, that's okay.
Yeah, that's
good to
fine.
see you, Jeff.
Somebody mentioned Fiasco and he shows up. Oh. I'm Chevy Chase and you're not. Yep, for dinner.
Chubby Chase.
In the middle of a fiasco.
In the middle of.
Oh boy. Hey, David C. Perkins, welcome. The correct answer on this one is B. Chevy Chase. Next question. What sketch was the first reoccurring one of the show? A. The Samurai. B. Mr. Bill. C. The Coneheads. Or D. The Bees. Ding ding.
Yep, Jeff did get it right. Anna got it. DJ got it. Pam got it.
Yeah.
And Junkyard got it.
Well, this one's a little bit trickier. See C's, I see A, I see B, I see another C.
Ed says C.
More B's. So the correct answer is on this one is D. The Bees.
The Bees.
The Bees. Next question. Which of the following actors was not one of the original not ready for primetime players? A. Chevy Chase. B. Bill Murray. C. Jane Curtin. Or D. Lorraine Newman. Got B, D. I'm asking the wrong question. Wrong questions. No, they're all tied to Saturday Night Live. The early years.
She studied the other one.
Oh, that's what it is. She studied the other questions and answers. Got it. Oh, boy. So the correct answer on this one is...
Tana says, I know, I'm getting so many wrong.
I did not study at all.
Mike says, favorite episode is when Aerosmith visited Wayne and Garth.
Oh, boy.
Tana says, no, I did not study at all.
Yeah. Correct answer is B, Bill Murray. And like somebody had said earlier on, it was Steve Weitz that said it. He comes later. So he was right. The two wild and crazy guys played by Dan Aykroyd and Steve Martin were also known by what name? A. The Yortuk brothers. B. The Festrunk brothers. C. The Foxy Boys. Or D. The Big Dorks.
Thomas says, I'm going for memory and it ain't real good.
Well, hey, She Devil Adventures.
I think I would fail this one.
I would too, for that matter. A's, B's, C's.
More like spin a wheel or something, or close your eyes and point to whichever letter.
Or throw a dart at which letter would be best tense like that to get it.
I mean, I remember the Tonight Show, but
Yeah.
I don't really remember watching too much of the Saturday Night Live.
A or B. Can't remember, but one of those. LOL. Hey, Josh, Moonlight Adventures, welcome. So the correct answer on this one is B, the Festrunk brothers. It's way before my time. I didn't watch it back then. Next question. Who played the nerds Todd DeLaMucca and Lisa Lupner? Weird names. A. Dan Aykroyd and Gilda Radner. B. Bill Murray and Jane Curtin. C. Dan Aykroyd and Jane Curtin. Or D. Bill Murray and Gilda Radner. D's, A's, and D's.
That's Donkey Cold Medina.
Good one there, Hike with Mike.
You talking about Tone Loc or something?
Uh-huh. Hey, Chancer Travels, welcome.
Hey, glad to see you. Yeah, it's been a hot summer, I tell you. Hope you're staying cool.
She's been going to many places, like she did an Alaska cruise I saw.
Ooh.
Like, ooh, that had to be nice.
Junkyard says E, Beavis and Butthead. What about Max Headroom?
Not this show. Wrong show, but yeah. So the correct answer on this is D. Bill Murray and Gilda Radner. Several people did get that right. Next question. Has Saturday Night Live ever aired without a host? A, yes, or B, no.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. A bunch of A's.
Mike says, with that door in the background, it looks like you guys are on two separate screenshots. Oh, yeah. I guess so. It does. It
does.
Missy says, Kathy Ireland calling sick. Oh, in New Jersey, but leaving for Destin tomorrow morning. Oh, wow.
Yeah, get out of New Jersey. New Jersey's like a lot of traffic, very crowded. Hey, Kathy Ireland called in sick. So correct answer on that, after all this funniness, is A, yes. No, Kathy Ireland didn't call in sick. Yeah, I know. We need Gary in here. Haven't seen him in a bit. Hope he's not doing good. He's doing all right.
Mike says, whatever happened to the Kathy Ireland guy? Hasn't been here, but his impact lives on.
Yeah, I know. Haven't seen much with Gary in a bit.
Has Kathy Ireland ever hosted SNL?
Not that I know of.
Oh.
Now here's an interesting one. Steve Martin appeared several times on this show. Which famous ruler did he portray in one of his most memorable performances, a musical number that became a hit single? A. Julius Caesar. B. Emperor Nero. C. King Tut. Or D. Alexander the Great. Steve White. C.
Mike says, I remember that performance. I was in 7th grade.
Yeah, I do remember it too, actually. It was a funny one. More C's.
250 cc's.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a lot of C's. Obviously, the correct answer on this one is King Tut. Next question. I know, the answer is a little hard to read. Who was Ron Nessen, the man who hosted the April 17th, 1976 show? A. Head of NBC Entertainment. It was NBC. B. Press secretary for President Gerald Ford. C. The show's head writer. Or D. A fan who won an essay contest to host the show. C, a D, a B, D.
Those are interesting answers.
Yeah, but only
like
one of
them's
them's right.
all over the place.
I know, but only one of them's right.
Well, yeah.
Well, D definitely didn't become A.
Well, you never know.
No.
Missy says some NBC bigwig.
Yeah.
DJ says can't see the answers.
Sorry, I know they're small.
Oh, wow, they
it's
are
small,
aren't they?
I know. It's,
oh goodness.
That's why I was reading them. The DJ says A. Donna says B. The correct answer on this is B. Press secretary for President Gerald Ford. Next question. These are easier to see. Who was the first professional athlete to host the show? A. Reggie Jackson. B. Billie Jean King. Junkyard Gamer. C. Fran Tarkenton. Or D. O.J. Simpson. I haven't even seen anything from Gary on in a while.
Hope he's doing okay.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to reach out to him. Check to see, make sure he is. Check with
Mike says, funny how they made Ford falling on the tarmac stairs, but crickets from the media when Biden does it. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So we got it. Another A, a C, a D.
Yeah, well, some people just can't do no wrong in front of the media's eyes, and other people can.
Not OJ.
wore gloves during the monologue.
No, only one of them if he did,
Oh.
because the other one would be missing. Correct answer, though, is C, Fran Tarkenton. No, our OJ was busy doing something else, obviously.
Yeah, one of the many things that people sit around the TV watching. How many of you guys watched the OJ chase on, on the highway?
With the
I mean, everyone's just like
Bronco.
glued to the TV.
The Ford Bronco.
Watching the Ford Bronco.
They had a chase on in California yesterday on TV.
I saw that.
What the? They have nothing
Bank
better to do.
robbery or some sort of robbery.
Bank robbery. Yeah, they got the
I don't
guy.
know. Did they?
They got him.
I didn't sit there and watch it. I was like, oh, I'm not going to do this again. Missy says, me, I was in high school. Mike says, oh man, Fran Tarkenton was my hero. How did I miss that? I was a big Vikings fan in the 70s. Oh, Steve says chase trial. The chase, but I guess the trial too.
Yeah.
I mean, how many of you all
Oh my gosh.
watched some of that?
Next question. 3 musical acts had the honor of both hosting the show during the first 5 seasons and serving as their own musical guest. Which artist below was the exception? A, Ray Charles. B, Frank Zappa. C, James Taylor. Or D, Rolling Stones. So which of them did not do both?
DJ says, I think most of the country watched it. And
Yeah.
Randy says, I was in the police academy right after that. Learned all about it.
Wow.
Ah,
That's interesting, Randy.
that is interesting. Missy says, yes, I was a sophomore, I believe. Man, this just seems so long ago.
It was so long ago. We're old. Get over it.
I know.
That's what happens.
Well, they said it was like 2 years already since that Afghanistan thing. With them exiting or whatever. Steve says, I was married.
We got A's, we got D's, we got B, D. Rolling Stoners.
Mike says, I got bored watching the OJ chase, switched to MTV and watched a Motley Crue video. Wow, you remember doing that. That's something.
Yeah. B, got D, got B. The correct answer on this is C, James Taylor. I don't think anybody selected that one. Next question. Elliot Gould was an early member of the Five Timers Club, a frequent Saturday Night Live host. Which of the characters below was not one played by Gould? I know, hard to read again, sorry about that. A, NBC executive trying to shut down the set of Star Trek. B, a phone company technician in the first ever Conehead sketch. C, Vito Corleone's therapist. Or D, Chico Escuela's agent.
Who's Elliot Gould?
Elliot Gould was an actor. Yeah, Steve says actor.
I remember, was it VH1 that's always had their closet classics or something like that? I think you pulled these out of too classic of a closet that, you know, some of these questions are so old.
Well,
Cindy don't remember him.
One of the shows that Elliot Gould was in was MASH. And people know MASH.
Oh, MASH.
So he was also in the Ocean's 11 and Ocean's 12 movies. He was one of the old-time con artists. Yeah, not too much stuff.
Was he Radar?
No, he was not Radar. He was one of the doctors. Let me see if I can find which one he played. Oh, He was Trapper John. So if you remember Trapper John in the 1970 MASH movie, that's who he played.
William says here's.
He's an original doctor.
He's an original doctor in the movie.
Yep. Trapper John, MD. The correct answer on this is Chico Escuela's agent. Yes, he was in the Ocean 11, 12, and 13 movies. Hey, Harry Humstone.
Vito's therapist. Mike says, I remember Trapper John from the 80s as a doctor with the other doctor that lived in the parking lot in an RV.
Yeah, I remember that show. That was a good show. Next question. Which longtime entertainer hosted a 1979 episode widely regarded as one of the very worst in the history of the series? Yeah, somebody hosted a thing and they said it was the worst episode. A. Milton Berle. B. George Burns. C. Bob Hope. Or D. Jerry Lewis. So one of them hosted the worst show ever. I'm going to bed now. Just stupidly tired. Oh, well.
Okay, well, thanks for coming in. We appreciate you.
Good night. Hopefully you get a good night's rest.
B. George Burns eats worms.
Ooh. Steven Seagal not on there, huh? No. It wasn't the worst rated, though. Only one of them was worst rated. So the correct answer on this, moving along, is A. Milton Berle. He hosted the worst episode.
Good night, Junkyard Gamer.
Next question. Who was the first host to use the words live from New York, it's Saturday night to open the show? A. Steve Martin. B. Ralph Nader. C. Eric Idle. Or D. George Carlin. C. B. Chevy Chase. Hey, James, welcome.
Mike says Milton Berle was the uncle of one of the members of the metal band Rat. And he had a cameo in their music video for the song Round and Round. Oh.
That's interesting.
That is.
Huh. A couple A's, B, C. So correct answer on this is B. Ralph Nader.
William says, wasn't Sha-Na Na on SNL?
Probably was. I don't remember. Uncle to the manager. What Randy said.
Oh.
Next question. Who hosted the final episode of each season from 1976 to 1979? A. Steve Martin. B. Chevy Chase. C. Elliot Gould. Or D. Buck Henry. A. Yeah, that is cool. I good. Mike's got some interesting things. A's and D's. About 10 more seconds. Another A. The correct answer on this is D. Buck Henry, whoever that is. I have no idea who Buck Henry was. Ralph Nader, he ran for, oh yeah, he ran for president in the 90s. I do remember that.
He said the only totally true and pure thing in our society is a bunch of kids in a garage creating a band. Loved it. Yeah, because you were in a band.
He was one of those kids. Oh, good grief. Next question. What was the name of the segment in which Gilda Radner played Baba Waba? Otherwise known as Barbara Walters.
Oh, yeah.
A. Baba Waba wants to know. B. Not for ladies only. C. 30-30. Or D. Morning coffee with Baba.
Neaters Raiders.
D. B. D. Raiders. So the correct answer on this, Gilda was awesome. Oh, we got some more answers. Couple more D's. The correct answer, though, on this is B. Not for ladies only. I remember
some of those answers.
I know. Next question. What was the only role from the list below not played by John Belushi's samurai character? This was a fun one. A. Ballet dancer. B. Disco dancer. C. Tailor. Or D. Hotel desk clerk. That's fine, Jeff. Thanks for listening. More cowbell. And a bunch of C's. A B. She was funny. Uglier than Sid, though. Yeah.
Bless her heart.
Oh my gosh, Christopher Walken on Saturday night.
Oh man,
that guy's creepy.
I always thought he looked creepy, but I mean,
Very
you can't help
creepy.
it the way he looks. But still,
He always played creepy parts too.
Steve says that's a Southern phrase. David says, I'm always in here, well, most of the time, but I have no comment because I miss all.
Okay, so correct. Yeah, no, John Belushi was a good one. So correct answer on this is he worshipped the devil in real life. Oh my god.
Oh, is that Christopher Walken or
John Belushi? If it's Christopher Walken, I would not be surprised.
Oh, man.
He's scary.
That's
A. Ballet
frightening.
dancer. Walken cracks him up. Oh, Christopher Walken. Oh my
man.
gosh.
Oh, that is scary.
That's scary. Next question. Garrett Morris played a leader from the newly emerging African nation of Namibia. What did he request in his appeal to Americans? A. A concert from James Brown, the Godfather of Soul. B. fondue sets. C. Kathy Ireland teach in Namibian schools. I couldn't resist. Or D. Snow. Yeah, I know. I couldn't resist. That's why I figured somebody would answer C. Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I know. Missy says, "Ooh, Cindy Lou." I didn't know that.
So the correct answer on this is, I know, Steve. B. Fondue sets. Hey, it was a skit. What do you expect?
Sets.
Next question. Which term below doesn't belong with the other three? A. Johnny Switchblade, Adventure Punk. B. Mr. Skin Grafter. C. Bag of Glass. Or D. E. Buzz Miller. That's all.
Bag of glass.
Yeah. B, D, B, D.
Missy says, "I loved Bag of Glass."
Oh my gosh, I have no idea what that is. You're going to look it up.
I have to look it up.
Okay, Tana. We'll be right back.
Okay.
He's presented it as a toy for kids? Oh my gosh. Bag of glass. Literally a bag of toy for kids. Oh my gosh.
What were you supposed to do with it? Just play with it?
Yeah.
Or build
Bag of
things
glass.
or build things with it.
Be dangerous with it. That would never fly in these times. That would be pulled off the air in a heartbeat. Yes, play. So the correct answer is
You
D.
play with it like Tinker Toys or something. Pick up sticks,
Oh, creepy.
throw glass at each other.
Glass better be made of sugar. So the correct answer is D. E. Buzz Miller. Creepy, creepy. Next question. Of the people listed below, who was the only one not used as a subject by master impressionist Michael O'Donoghue? A. Elvis Presley. B. Tony Orlando. C. John Wayne. Or D. Mike Douglas. They had uranium toy science kits?
Yeah, they had a lot of different things. Well, think back of what
Uranium?
you had. Though.
I did have the uranium.
I know
What is
that,
that, to
but-
make a nuclear bomb? Or atomic bomb kits? Oh my gosh. A bunch of C's. We were civilized. We didn't have things like that.
Yeah, but think back of the toys that you had, and
Yeah, I
it
don't.
would be banned now because choking hazards, electrocution.
Missy B, because I don't know who that is. Y'all remember Tony Orlando and Dawn, the music group? Okay. Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree.
Uh huh.
Tony Orlando and Dawn. That's all right. Come on, Missy. She remembers that part. That was Tony Orlando and Don. The correct answer on this one, though, is C. John Wayne. Next question. Who was Leonard Pinth Garnell? A. Host of Bad Theater. I know, this is really going weird. B. The first producer of the show. C. Lisa Lupner's music instructor. Or D. The Coneheads' next door neighbor.
Missy says we actually did that during Desert Storm, but our big pine tree.
Ah.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, yeah, they did tie a bunch of yellow ribbons with the Desert Storm time.
Uh-huh.
Missy Brock D. Got a couple A's, a B, another D. Another D. Ah. Well.
Oh, okay.
It's all right.
I just didn't know the guy's name that sang it.
Yep, Tony Orlando and Don. The correct answer on this one is A. Host of Bad Theater. Strange. Next question. In the season 7, 1982 spoof of the song Ebony and Ivory, Eddie Murphy played Stevie Wonder, and Joe Piscopo played who? A. Elton John. B. Paul McCartney. C. Jose Feliciano. Or D. Frank Sinatra. And if you know the song, then you'll know who he played. Funny skit. Yeah. I know. Eddie Murphy was funny doing the Stevie Wonder part.
Oh. I don't know. I don't think
I remember
that.
I do remember that one. Yeah, Joe Piscopo, he's gained a lot of weight since those days. Yeah. He played in a lot of funny movies. So the correct answer on this is B. Paul McCartney. Next question. What Olympic event did Saturday Night Live players Harry Shearer, Martin Short, and Christopher Guest lampoon, basically mock, on the October 6, 1984 show? A. Fencing. B. Greco-Roman wrestling. C. Synchronized swimming. Or D. Pole vaulting. Got B's and C's and A. Another C. I know there were some funny ones. I did see some of them. Some of them I have no clue on, but some of them I do remember.
Mike says, I did a lot of fencing last summer, fixing fences on the beach in my area.
Oh, boy. My good boy. That's funny. So the correct answer is C. Synchronized swimming.
That's interesting.
Yeah. How do you do it? How did they do it if they didn't have a pool? That's the real question. Next question. It's February 8th, 1986, season 11. Who portrayed First Lady Nancy Reagan? A. Nancy Reagan. B. Joan Cusack. C. Nora Dunn. Or D. Terry Sweeney. There's going to be a funny one coming up in 2 questions. Or a couple of funny answers. Just saying.
Just saying.
AKA Gary. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the belt loop.
I don't know. Let's see. When's the
We
last
got a
time?
bunch of A's. C. Mike says some comedian I can't remember called Nora Dunn. Nora Dunce. I can't remember his name though. Cindy says A or B.
I did something 3 days ago. So the correct answer on this one is actually D. Terry Sweeney, whoever that is. Next question. Who punched the church lady as part of the sketch after Dana Carvey's iconic Saturday Night Live character quipped that his wife was somewhat less than pious? A. John McEnroe. B. Sean Penn. C. Tommy Lee. Or D. Burt Reynolds. Yeah, it was part of a sketch, not a real church lady.
Mike says Dana Carvey was golden too.
Yeah. B, a D, a B, an A. D. So the correct answer on this one is B, Sean Penn. Next question. We all know John Lovitz played pathological liar Tommy Flanagan. According to him, who is his wife? Now remember, he's a pathological liar. A, Christy Brinkley. B, Pamela Anderson. C, Morgan Fairchild. Or D, Kathy Ireland. Like I said, I had to throw one in there with.
Mike says obviously Kathy Ireland.
Hey, he's a pathological liar. Any of these could work. Missy says D. Only 2 of them are really possible answers, and the other 2 are obviously targeted at belt loop.
Steve says I always wonder why they chose her.
Oh.
Missy says I pray it's Kathy Ireland.
Oh, good grief. So the correct answer on this one, no, it's not Kathy Ireland, is C, Morgan Fairchild. Next question. Which character was not portrayed by Dana Carvey? A, Grumpy Old Man. B, Derek Stevens. C, Annoying Man. Or D, Johnny Carson.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott, welcome.
Mike says always liked Morgan Fairchild.
Yeah.
He says, Fred, you're breaking my heart here.
I
Oh.
can't help it. Oh, boy. Now, those ones who know Dana Carvey's stuff should know this answer. So the correct answer, B, who is that anyway?
Derek Stevens.
I have no idea. But the correct answer is C, Annoying Man.
You just put it in there because you just pulled the name out of a hat.
Well, kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
Kathy Ireland just wouldn't fit in this one.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Next question. Who was not a cast member of Saturday Night Live during the 1985-1986 season? He's heading home from church.
Oh, okay.
A, Bronson Pinchot. B, Anthony Michael Hall. C, Robert Downey Jr. Or D, Joan Cusack. So which one was not? A, got D, got A, got C, got A. Another A, another C. uh, an actor. I can't remember what that show was that he was in.
I don't know. I don't remember what he looks like.
Oh, I do.
Oh.
Perfect Strangers. That's what the show he was in.
Okay.
He was in Perfect Strangers.
The Langoliers?
Oh, that's right. He was in that creepy Stephen King movie, The Langoliers.
Mm-hmm.
That was creepy.
Steve says, watch Beverly Hills Cop. He was in that.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yep, Balky from... That's right, Balky from Perfect Strangers.
Oh.
Yep, Beverly Hills Cop. The correct answer, of course, is Bronson Pinchot. He was not there, but he was in those other things. Those were my metal days. I never watched TV or movies back in those days. Weird. Yeah. Next question. Everyone knows Eddie Murphy portrayed Buckwheat, Little Rascals, but who was Alfalfa played by? This one was really weird, and I didn't realize it from that. A, Tim Kazurinsky. I hope I pronounced it right. B, Mary Gross. C, Robin Duke. Or D, Tony Rosato. D, B, no clue. Yeah, he played Buckwheat good on that one. There's Nightbot crashing our life. Yeah, he's lurking. Otay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Otay.
Otay.
William says, you gotta guess, Mike. I can't be the only one.
I know William's best. The correct answer on this is B, Mary Gross. I can't talk. B, Mary. That's the what threw me off was alfalfa.
I know.
Mary Gross playing alfalfa. He looks like I was looking for. Let's see. Next question. Who was not a Weekend Update anchor in the 1980s? A, Brad Hall. B, Christopher Guest. C, Brian Doyle Murray. Or D, Kevin Nealon. Shoot, game over. Almost. We're not quite there yet. A, D, C, B. C. We traveled to Cherokee, North Carolina tomorrow evening to whoop the Indians on a reservation.
Oh, wow.
Football game.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, good luck.
Yeah. Hope that does come true, Scott. So the correct answer on this is D, Kevin Nealon. DJ got it right. Harry got it right.
Missy says B sounds like a name that Fred made up.
Well, I gotta make some up. I couldn't resist those. Yeah, I did make it up. Next question. On Gumby's Christmas special. Yes, they had a Christmas.
Oh, man.
Who played Donnie and Marie Osmond? A, Joe Piscopo and Mary Gross. B, Richie Hall and Christine Ebersole. C, Gary Kroeger and Julia Louise Dreyfus. Or D, Brad Hall and Robin Duke.
Missy loves Gumby.
A's and C's.
Steve says I'm Gumby.
Oh, good grief. Yeah, I think Eddie Murphy played Gumby. A's, B's, C's. The correct answer on this one is C, Gary Kroeger and Julie Louise Dreyfus. Steve Whitehouse, so. Oh, good grief. And our last question for the night. Which Saturday Night Live character had a hit song in the 1980s? A, Fernando. B, Church Lady. C, Ed Grimley Jr. Or D, Gumby.
Steve says that's what Eddie Murphy used to say to Missy.
Yeah, that's true. That's what he did. Because in the on Saturday Night Live, he played Gumby.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. He was just in the green outfit and Missy B. So the final answer of the night is A, Fernando. And that's it for Saturday Night Live trivia. So, before getting done here, let me get next week's one set up. So can I do this? Will this work? Probably. Let's see. So if I put on.
Cindy says, good game. William says 9 right. You got 9 right. Oh, that's pretty good.
That is good.
Thomas says, well, I did terrible. You did better than I. To Missy.
So now we're going to pick next week's trivia. So there's the wheel. So let's see what we come up with for next week.
DJ says, fun fact, they don't change lights on the SNL studio.
Huh.
Missy says, fun to hang out with y'all.
So let's see
Steve
what
says
next
the
week's
Wheel of
is.
Wonder.
Yeah, the Wheel of Wonder. Here we go. So who will we do next week? Golden Girls.
Well, there you go.
So Golden Girls was, let me see who selected that one. Check my list.
Thomas says, I was 8 when SNL first aired.
Golden Girls was selected by Cindy Lou Who Nelson.
All right.
So Cindy, next week's is your one.
Missy says, yes, I'll win.
That's going to be a fun one to do. Oh my gosh, that's going to be an interesting one.
That will be.
Oh boy.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us.
Yep,
and hope you all had fun. And you guys have a good rest of the week.
We appreciate y'all coming. And we'll catch. Let me try that again. We'll catch you next week with our Golden Girls Trivia Night.
Scott says, glad I got to catch y'all. I'll go back and watch it the whole replay. All right, thanks, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Good night, Jeff.
Yeah,
good night, everybody.
Good night.
Virginia says I should know more answers on that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm going to have fun working on that one.
All right, thanks, guys. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you next week.
Or on other people's lives, too.
Yes.
So, good night, everybody.